Hi folks, welcome back to the Carver's Wood Shop. This is Arlene. I'm going to go over a couple of things about painting. One of the things that I found that's really annoys me when I paint is constantly mixing the right texture. When we do these Santas or when we do these other carvings, a lot of times what I do is I get this paint pre-mixed already. It usually goes in a larger container, but I found if you use these little prescription boxes, and everybody has a couple of these usually around, I fill them up because they're waterproof. I mean, they're leak proof. And what happens a lot of times is I just need a little bit, and this is um, a little container to use to preserve it. And you can take it in a smaller box if you're moving around or if you want to paint elsewhere. They're nice little things to use. But when I'm painting these, a lot of people ask about how do you paint them. I don't paint them so dark that and so thick that it actually covers it looks like ceramic, when you're done. What you want to do is that the wood would show through a little bit. I know this isn't perfect lighting in here. I'm just experimenting with the live video on Facebook. But if you're looking to paint, what we do is we normally do the consistency a little bit lighter, like the consistency of milk. So you want to add enough water to it that it's the consistency of milk. All right, so it's not real thick. And I use these little Dixie cups or these little bathroom cups, and they're nice to pour it in if you want to mix a bunch of it, and then you can pour it in one of these little containers. And like I said, they're completely spill proof. This one's full, and my problem a lot of times with these little things that you get at the store, they get clogged up at the top, and they're hard to get out. Sometimes I add water to it and shake it really well. But I found that these things, they get dirty, just throw them out and get a few others. I'm sure you can collect them from other people that are, using prescription drugs. There's quite a few of those around. So that's really handy. So the thing you want to remember is just to thin it out, okay? Not to do a lot of water with it. Try to get it at the right consistency. I usually paint these twice, especially the red. The white I usually paint once, and I'll get this little dog sitting on a package. The other thing I'm going to experiment with, and I'll share that with you later, is putting this metallic type paint on, and I'm going to experiment on a couple of them. I have a couple of these with gifts today. I just carved these for the last couple of days here. This one's in the works yet, and he's going to be holding a teddy bear, as you can see. So we'll keep going at this, and then I'll show you what this looks like when it's done painted. The dog will be done in a little bit here. Hopefully I'll get them done tonight. Alright folks, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about painting, just ask me. The only thing I want to share with you is the antiquing. Now, I usually use this stuff, mineral oil, from Walmart. And I usually empty about half of it, and then I use this. Let me reach over here. I know it's going to be a little shaky. I use this Winston burn umber. It's the oil base. So what you want to do is take one strip of this about 1 inch long and throw it in a half of a container of the mineral oil and shake it up really, really well. When you pour it out, you'll see these little flecks in it. You want to make sure you get them out with a brush, thin them out. Otherwise, it's going to look spotty when you go to do the antiquing. Then I take this and I just use a large brush, and I brush over the entire carving, and it works out pretty good. I just let it dry, and I might wipe it off a little bit, and that's it. Okay, so I'll keep going with these. I know it's hotter than snot, as my sister Jenny would say, and it's pretty warm today. We had a heat index, I think, of 109 down here in Pennsylvania, and we So this is a good time to do Christmas stuff. Stay inside the shop and work. I'm not working outside today anyway. But here's some of the carvings, and I've got quite a few. I don't know if you can see that on the top. They're all kind of hanging there. Um, that's kind of backwards, but they're getting ready for Christmas. And I have a case over there that's pretty full, and then over there on the other side are some more carvings. So I'm moving along and getting a bunch done. Take care, folks, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.